Hi, it is Becky BC here at Bubble Scribe, a creative memories advisor. And I thank you for joining me for week 7's pin. We are working with diamonds on this layout, and I actually had to research quilting. So be sure to check out the blog to hear about the process. It also has the PDF with the directions step by step on how to create this. But this video is going to use my 4th of July pictures here on Valentine's Day 2024, so just a little behind. I look forward to sharing this with you and reading any comments or suggestions. So let's get started. All right, so for this project, you need a base. I'm going to use the black page. And because I am working with my 4th of July pictures, I have a red and white stripe for the star base. So if we're looking at this, so the red and white here, and then I was going to use the blue for these and the squares. And then I'm going to shrink it a little bit and use a white. I'm gonna use the Border Maker punch with the, let's see what it's called. Sea Star Chain is what I'll be using for the border. Okay, so tools we'll need. First we're gonna start off with our 12-inch trimmer. You'll need a ruler, and I have both repositionable tape and the regular tape here. And I have a silicone mat off to the side just in case I need it. So we're gonna start with the base triangles, and we need 2 1.5-inch strips. So we're gonna put it there and cut and do another one. All right, now the important thing from here is we are going to focus on this 45-inch line. So our strips are going to be constantly against that line, sort of our guide. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Oh, maybe not. There we go. So we can see a little better. So we're gonna cut off the top tip here. Again, it's against the 45 line. The corner is right on that cutting. So just so you can see, it's just a triangle that we are going to cut off. So right triangle we are cutting off. And now we are going to push this out to the 1.5-inch mark and still keep it against that 45 degree to create our first diamond. And you are just rinsing and repeating for this strip. So technically, you definitely get 4. If you fudge it a little bit, you can get 5. All right, so now you have your 4 diamonds. And if you are okay with this setup, you can just keep going on the next strip and cut. However, because I am using directional paper, okay, meaning all the stripes have one direction, what you can also do is flip your other strip to the other side. Okay, the other side of this red and white paper is just a white. And what this will allow you to do is to keep the pattern or keep the direction of the paper throughout your shape. So I have 4 white. All right, so now the white that I just cut, I'm flipping over, and you can see it continues the pattern with the red and white stripes. All right, so there I have my base. And now I need to grab the blue. And I need 4 of these diamonds in blue. So that was 1.5. Cutting off the tip, moving it down. So there's 1. 2. 3. And 4. So there's 4 blue. And now you also need 4 4x4s squares. So moving to the 4, cutting a straight. I'm just going to keep that there because that will give me 3. And I am just going to clip this here so I know to stop. So cutting there down for 4. And I'm going to stop cutting at that line there. So there's 1 4x4. Taking that 4x12 strip. There's my second. And 3rd and 4th. The only thing left to do is punch our border, and then we can put everything together. I'm going to move my pictures up there. So the border maker system, I'm sliding my white in all the way, and I need 4 of these. All right, so I need some Post-its here. So hang on in there. you have your base. Also grab your repositionable one and your ruler. So we're going to start by making sure our ruler is here on the 6x6. And you are just going to put a little tape on the corners and put the tip here at the 0. So that is in the center. Okay, so because this is directional, I'm going to make sure that the directions meet there. And then just flipping that over again, 6 and 6. And the repositionable tape, this is why, right there. It's just nice and easy to pick up. All right, now for the blue, I'm going to put it here at 3 o'clock. Six o'clock. Here at 9. And 12. And I'm going to put a picture here in the middle so it really doesn't matter if the points completely meet, but again, it is completely up to you how you create your page, how particular you want to be. So again, with the ruler, I'm going to put it up here at the 5, and it's going to match the 7. And I am going to move to my regular tape runner. And I'm just going to put it down here 1 inch from the top. Please remember, my stars are going to go all over. So I'm just doing 4 corners here. You don't need a lot of tape. And again, 1 inch from the bottom. Moving it over, now it's the 7 and the 5. Just some permanent on the 4 corners. 1 inch up. The last process here. And 1 inch down. And then taking the repo tape All right, so here is the layout with the journal box. I need to put that up there so we don't cover heads. And there is a 4th of July layout. One addition, if you like, you can add in extra diamonds here. Make it pop a little bit more. But if we are truly just following a pin, this would be the layout. So there I have my 4th of July, and you can change this up by the colors, by the border, many ways that you can make this your own. And I hope one time that you'll share it with me. So thanks for watching, and have a great time creating.